Welcome to Where Are They Now? My special guest tonight is Mr. Alan Dennard, a renowned trumpist player. You all have to just really understand who this young man is. I was just blown away with all the things that I have read about you. It's just phenomenal. So we're gonna kind of jump right in, and it's not a hard lift. It's gonna be some easy stuff, but we want to know about you, where you were, and where are you now? And that's what we're going to be talking about this evening. So tell me a little bit about where you're from.
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I was born on the east side of Detroit, and this is where I've been based ever since I've been born. So now I'm just really trying to refine my craft and seeing where this musical journey and all these experiences take me.
Okay. What school did you attend?
High school or college?
Or no, I got to go back to junior high or elementary because I
Oh,
understand that you got started way back.
yeah.
It was an elementary school.
It was elementary school.
Okay,
Uh,
so what school was that you started this phenomenal career in?
it was called John Trix Elementary School. It's not. I think they closed down, but it was my neighborhood school on the east side, and I started in fourth grade. My music director, Edward Gooch, he started me off, and then from there, I went to middle school at the Duke Ellington Conservatory,
Uh-huh.
also also on the east side. Met a lot of great, friends and instructors there. And from there, I went to the Detroit School of Arts in downtown Detroit or Midtown Detroit, and that is the only high school conservatory in Detroit. So it was really special for me to be there. And for college, I went to the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and that was a that was a crazy experience. I had a lot of amazing mentors and directors that really taught me how to become a professional musician and an artist as well. So it was a great experience.
Is the trumpet the only instrument that you've ever played?
No, I also play the piano. I use the piano to compose my music, and
Oh,
I dabble a little with the drums every now and then, because I just always want to play the drums. But really, the trumpet and piano are my two main instruments. Yep.
now we talked a little bit about your elementary school, but how old were you when you first touched that horn?
I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 years old when I first touched it. And to be totally honest, I wanted to the instrument I wanted to play at first was the trombone, but my school didn't have enough trombones. So
Ah,
I saw the trumpet and I was like, it looks light, doesn't look that heavy, and it looks kind of cool. And a couple of my friends were playing it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just play the trumpet. So that's how that
aren't you,
started.
aren't you glad you did?
Yeah, yeah. The trumpet is way more in demand than the trombone. I will.
So that
Yeah.
was a blessing in disguise. You just didn't know it at the time.
I didn't.
Let's talk about a few people who some of your main influences. Who influenced you, as you were going through?
Well, we can start with family, then go to teachers, and then go to professional musicians. But uh, really, the first person that influenced me to start playing an instrument was my sister.
Uh-huh.
Um, she's 3 years older than me, and she was a clarinet player. At Because my elementary school was also a middle school too, so it was both. And I would see her in the band, playing the clarinet, and she was really good. And I was like, man, I want to play an instrument, and I felt good at it. And I really looked up to my sister, so I kind of wanted to be like her. So yeah, I picked up a trumpet really because of my sister. Um, but my aunt also is a very well-known saxophone player who, in the '70s, was a part of this avant-garde group called Griot Galaxy, and she was the bass clarinet player in that group, and that was with Farouk Bey and Jaribu Shahid, and she really had a lot of influence when it comes to me starting my musical journey. But after that, I had teachers in like middle school and high school, such as my teacher, DeBlon Jackson, who started me off using ear training, like being able to sing the note before actually playing it. And I think that really set me apart from a lot of the musicians and the students today, because it's the education is really based on just
Wait, we
theory.
got to stop for just a second. You're shaking. Something's moving. Are you moving your?
Yeah. I'm sorry, because I'm holding my tablet, but I
Oh, you
got you.
can't set it down?
I could,
Yeah,
but
find something and set it down. We got time because I need
okay.
it to be stable.
All right.
So, but
All
yeah,
right.
find a way to set it down. It's okay. Get a
All
book
right.
or something to lean it on.
I'll do this.
Yeah, because I mean, we have time. You'll cut all of this out of our video for us. So it'll be clean.
All right, I got it. I got it. The lighting is not that good.
A bright light shining in that's
Yeah.
right behind you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Got the ceiling light that's shining really, really bright.
Let's see if I can do it.
Wherever you were just a second ago, the light was fine. I saw a little light coming in the window, but otherwise it was.
Dang. Lights that are shining. Dang. Does that work? Does this work?
That works. It works.
Okay.
That works. So now we got to go back a little bit past your aunt, when your aunt began to influence you, because she was a clarinet. She played clarinet.
Yeah, she played bass clarinet and saxophone. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your aunt and the influence that she had on your life.
She was a very well-known bass clarinetist and saxophone player, but she was a part of a very well-known avant-garde group called Griot Galaxy in the 1970s.
Huh?
And the leader of that band was Farouk Zibeh, and Jaribu Shahid was the bass player, who I also have in my band every now and then.
Oh.
And yeah, she never she doesn't play the saxophone as much like that, but she never put it down. And every now and then, like when I would practice at my place, she would come bring her saxophone and play with a couple
That's
tunes.
awesome. So you kind of come from a musical family.
Yeah, my dad is in like this Motown vocal group too, so he's doing his thing too. So yeah, I kind of come from a musical family.
Wow, how phenomenal to be able to come from a musical family. I cannot play a note, so need I say nor sing a tune. So that is absolutely awesome. But do you write your own music?
Yes, I do. Yes. Yep. I use the piano to compose my most of my music, if not all of my music. And yeah, I started writing, actually composing music probably in high school. It wasn't like the craziest or the most complex series of work, but it still meant a lot to me to like be able to hear something and get it on paper and be able to notate it. And I used to just write some ideas, or like a bebop line or something like that in high school. But when I got to college, I really started to explore composition and how to construct chords and where to put the right melodies and stuff like that. And I really understood how to make music more in college.
Wonderful. Do you write for anybody else?
I haven't. We call that ghostwriting, and
I don't know what you call it, but have you written for anybody else?
No. Actually, I mean, people have
Kind of,
asked me.
sort of, but not really.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really wrote for anyone else yet. I have gotten some people have come and asked me if I do like write horn parts for other people or, certain just like melodies or I don't know. But no, right now, no, I'm not. I'm only writing for myself right now. I'm kind of stingy with my creativity right now.
I cannot be mad at you. Well, you know what? We're going to take a break and we're going to listen to the Oasis.
Okay.
And then when we come back, we will continue our conversation. And then we're going to play some other music. I have had the awesome pleasure of listening to some of your music. So I'm pretty excited about hearing the Oasis. And
Oh,
then I'm
thanks.
going to come back and ask you a couple of questions about it. So,
Sounds good.
right back.
All right.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now with my special guest, Mr. Alan Dennard. So let me ask you, where did Oasis come from? What inspired Oasis?
So the Oasis is actually when I graduated college, I was kind of lost and I didn't really know if I wanted to actually pursue a professional music career. Even though I graduated from college with a jazz studies degree, after college, you really have that time to just, because I didn't want to jump right into the professional musician world and stuff. And I wanted time for myself to think about if I wanted to do that. And the Oasis was my parents' place, actually, where I had the
Oh,
time and the solitude to think about what I wanted the next step to be. And I really I really love them for letting me just be in their space and giving me the time and the opportunity to just because they weren't overbearing either. Also, they were working when I was home, so I had the whole house to myself. I was like, oh, this is great. Like I can just think and maybe compose, you know.
right,
But
right.
yeah, the Oasis was my parents' place after graduation.
Oh, okay. So that's where you got that song from. But when do you think you're most inspired to write? Or is it just all the time?
Mm. When, like, what point in my
Yeah,
life was I
are
most
you
inspired to write? Or
walking, jogging, showering? I've had people that tell me everything that it's just different times that they're the most
mm,
inspired to grab a tune. It just pops in their head and they have to run and go put it down on paper. When do you think you're at your best? Or is it all the time?
I mean, I wouldn't say all the time. But I mean, who doesn't love singing in the shower though? I will say that. Like I've done a couple times and I've actually like right before my recording session of Flashback, there was one
Uh-huh.
song that I actually changed around because I was singing it in the shower and I was like, I think I want to do it like this right before the recording. So that was something. But honestly, I think I'm at my most creative state
Uh-huh.
when I go through strife in my life, actually, when there is some type of struggle or some type of impact that either
Right.
negative or positive that really affected me. It could be sad, it could be conflicting, anything like that. But it's I've been through a lot. I won't get into details of
Right,
what
right. I get it. We've all been through a little something, something.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. So in the times of I think I'm my most creative.
No, that's good. At least you know when it is that, hey. So let me ask you this. Do you have any new music coming out?
I do, yes. And not many people know this because I haven't said anything to the world yet, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm not just a jazz musician, I also dive into, like R&B, hip hop, and other genres of music and soul.
Classical. I understand that you played.
Yes. I started playing classical music, and that's when I realized I don't know if I can do this anymore. Because I remember I was playing a classical solo in my high school band, and I
Uh-huh.
was kind of moving, like like it was.
And I'm like, I don't think I should be doing this. I shouldn't be. I'm
Real
like,
still and just
I'm supposed to be still. So, but no, the new music that I'm coming out with,
uh-huh,
I'm actually diving into house music. It's like
uh-huh,
it's like a softer version of techno music.
uh-huh.
But I am actually going to be releasing a EP, like a small, that's like a 4 to 5 uh, song album, if you want to
Uh-huh.
call it. And it's going to be released on a pretty well-known record label in Detroit. So, and that date that it's going to be a live recording actually. And if you're in town, I will hope that you can make it. It's going to be June 28th at Motor City Wine, and it's going to be a live recording of that new music that I actually just finished. Well, I'm not done to finish writing the
Right,
music.
right.
Yeah, it's I got it all recorded and ready to be put on paper. So,
Well, my birthday is June 26th.
oh, come on.
I was trying to go on a cruise, but if I'm in Detroit, I'm certain I have to be there to
You
be a
gotta be.
part of that live piece. And you told it right here on Where Are They Now? So now the world will know that he's got something coming out. You all please be present on June 28th at
Hmm.
Motor City Wine.
Yes. Yep.
Ah, so we need y'all just fill up the building as he releases his new song,
I think the whole city's gonna
four to
be out.
five songs.
Yes. Yes. It's gonna
That's
be.
wonderful.
Yep.
So I mean, do you collaborate with others?
Oh yeah. I was actually yesterday in the studio with another great friend of mine and also a great musician, Kassam Belgrave, who is the son of the great Marcus Belgrave, and he is about to release an album. He's about to release an album, and yeah, Detroit is a very collaborative city. You know, we always hit each other up for our projects, and it's a community. So yeah, I collaborate all the time with other people.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, we're going to take another break and we're going to be playing Forgive and Forget. And we will
Mm,
be right back.
mm.
Welcome back. Now, can you tell me a little bit about where did Forgive and Forget come from? That sounds like a place that you were really in a particular place at that particular moment.
Yeah, yeah. This one has some lore. But
Well, tell
forget
me
and
a
forget.
little bit about, you don't have to give me great detail, but kind of tell me what inspired Forgive and Forget.
Forgive and forget is about my father. Actually, I love him, but mm, we had an interesting relationship. An interesting relationship. And even though the song is titled "Forgive and Forget,"
Uh-huh.
it's definitely hard to forget. But in my head, I'm like, all right, just forgive and forget, just forgive and forget, you know? But yeah, that song is about my father.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah. That I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm not trying
That's
to,
right. And you can leave it right there, but it's a bad jam. So,
you
hey,
know.
Father, you inspired him even in. He was
I mean,
still inspired to turn out something simply beautiful. So it's okay.
mhm,
Now you can put it behind you and keep it moving forward. So that's
mhm.
a good thing. Let me ask you this. If there was some advice that you could give to a young budding musician, what kind of advice would you give?
Um, I think one of the most important things when trying to become a musician, a professional musician, and an artist as well, is never never let somebody tell you that you shouldn't be yourself. You should always bring your individuality to the table through your playing, through your composing. Just be you, you know. And in college, it was kind of conflicting to do that because you have a lot of professors saying that you should sound a certain way or compose a certain way, and I got to a certain point in college where I was like, I don't want to make music with these chords, or I don't want to play like a bebopper in this vein. Like, I want to be me. I want to be Alan Dennard.
Right.
And so I would tell any up and coming musician and artist that, really, really believe in yourself and really believe in yourself and don't, I mean, it's very cliche, but
It's
don't give up.
okay.
It's just like
Absolutely.
so easy to just have you know, maybe you're trying to create an album and like some of the songs that you want on that album aren't coming out of your brain like you want them to,
Right,
and
right, right.
you to just throw all those songs away and just not create an album or not, try to get this big show that you've been trying to get for several years.
Right.
There have been there have been like venues that I've been trying to get in for years since I graduated that I kind of just I'm just getting in the circuit of, getting booked. I didn't
Right.
give up. I still
Right.
kept emailing them. I was like,
Oh,
yo,
that's right.
I am not you. I'm but at least once a year you gonna get an email from Alan Dennard like, oh, look,
I'm
dog.
not mad. The night that you walked into the pub
Hmm.
and Steve Pablo said, "That's Alan Dennard, one of the baddest trumpet players in the country." I was like, "Oh, I got to take my picture with him." Little did I know that I would get an opportunity to interview you on Where Are They Now? Would have
Hmm.
never even thought about it. But
Hey,
I tell you, I've been listening to your music and you are awesome.
thank you.
Absolutely. You're a bad young man. And look, my hat's off to you. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things you have coming up so people can show up and be present in that space with you.
Yes, yes. So as you know, this weekend I'm playing at Cliff Bell's. I have 3 nights there. The March 22nd through the 24th, and next month I'm playing at the Dirty Dog. I have 3 nights. The Dirty Dog Jazz Cafe in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, and that is April 18th through the 20th. And I haven't really been trying to book that many shows because I'm trying to make this music for this album, and I got
Right.
stuff that I've been plotting. I really have just been plotting. But yeah, those 2 shows I got coming up, and the June 28th, the album release of the house music, that'll be good. So yeah, so March 24th, 22nd through the 24th, Cliff Bells.
Mhm.
April 18th through the 20th, the Dirty Dog Jazz Cafe, and June 28th is Motor City Wine for the album release.
Well, I'm going to be at the show on the 22nd. I think that's Friday. I'm going to
Yes.
come to the show on Friday. I look forward to seeing you.
Oh
And
yeah.
don't act like you don't know me when you see me.
Oh, are you serious? I'll give you a big old hug. Come on. Like I
I
feel like
know.
we
No, thank you so much. Listen, so now if people want to reach out to you, how can they do that? What
uh
kind of social media sites? Tell them
okay,
where
yeah.
they can find you.
If you wanna reach out to me, okay, I'll just give all my handles out.
Okay.
My Facebook is just my name, Alan Dennard, ALLENDENNARD. My Instagram, because I used to be a rapper, so my Instagram, yeah,
You
back
didn't
in my,
tell me that part. They
I
used to
know,
rap.
I tell people that part. But my Instagram is my rap name. It's Al underscore Kay and just 313. People call me Al K.
Okay.
And
Okay.
when I hear somebody call me Al K, I'm just like,
You
how wait,
know they know you.
no, nobody call me
Yeah.
that though.
Hey,
Well, I don't really use Twitter like that, so yeah, I'm not on Twitter. But my website is www.alandennard.com. Uh, what else do I have? I mean, pretty much, I think, yeah, those are the main contacts. I'm not gonna give y'all my number, but you can find it in my.
so
You
don't
can,
be calling me everybody in the world. Can't give
yeah,
out a phone number. It'll blow up. So do you have children? You're married? You're single?
no kids, no kids, but I am in a serious relationship right now. Yes,
Wonderful.
yes,
So there's
yes.
wedding bells somewhere. Are the bells somewhere ringing?
Questions are being asked. Jesus, wedding bells. No,
That's okay. You can just be in your serious relationship. We'll let
I
you
mean,
have a few more minutes to decide on the wedding bells.
I mean, I, I am not opposed to marriage at all. You
Okay,
know,
that's
so,
all you need to say about it. That's
okay.
right. Well, I want to thank you for allowing me to do this interview with you tonight. I am so looking forward to seeing you on Friday night,
Yeah,
live. Look, live and in living color. I'm speaking to you live now, but live. So
right.
I'm excited about the concert on Friday night. So all of you all out there, Cliff Bell, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, you'll get an opportunity to hear this phenomenal composer, recording artist, band leader, and activist. All
Oh
of
my,
those things rolled up into one. See, I've been
yeah,
reading about you.
I see. All right.
Absolutely. Well, again, I want to just thank you for being a guest with us tonight
Of course.
on Where Are They Now? And now we know where you are, and we know where to
No, no.
find you this weekend. We know where to find you April 18th through the 20th. And it's
Yep.
called the Dirty
Dirty Dog Jazz Cafe,
Dog Jazz Club. Okay. And then June 28th,
Motor City
going to
Wine.
be doing a release, you all. And he's gonna record. You're gonna record live at the release party?
I'm recording live at the release. So I
Right.
need
Everybody to be
I
there.
need it all.
Right. Come on out and enjoy it. So
Yes.
thanks again. I look forward to seeing you soon. I'll see you on Friday night.
Yep. I will see you. Thank you so much. Thank you
You are
guys.
so welcome, darling.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.